Get out. Get out!
No. Now sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
Now you're in the sunken place.
Hey besties, I know I'm gonna offend some people, but trust me, this is coming out of love. This message is for all the pick-me's. Pick-me's are women who try to do everything right just so a man can choose me. Yeah, cut that shit out. Cause I'm gonna keep it real with you. Men already know what they want in a woman and who they want. But if you're so nurturing and you're an asset and it's not you, they'll never tell you to stop doing what you're doing because it's beneficial. And I don't want to hear none of that shit like, oh, I'm just a nice person. I'm genuinely like that. Well, bitch, you gonna genuinely get played. No, it's just that I'm just naturally like that. Like the shit I do for him is natural. And your natural ass is gonna get played. If you are making a man's life easier, i.e. cooking, cleaning, providing pussy whenever he wants, and he's giving you the minimum, he's never going to do more. And he's never gonna tell you to stop because it's beneficial to him. No history in niggadom ever has a man been like, oh, stop doing all this stuff. Stop making my life easier. I don't look at you like that. Hell no, they gonna kick their motherfucking feet up and enjoy these perks without doing no work.
I come from a traumatic
sexual past.
Yeah. Where like it's very sensitive for me because like the shit that was done to me in my past, but like I'm comfortable enough with you to let you do that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's just a level of trust for me. And it's interesting that I'm even saying this because I don't think I've ever really talked about this. But for me to not hate men after all the things that I've been through, like in my life, and for me to still love again is a really big deal for me. You know, for me to even be up here with you and talk like this and speak so candidly about how I'm such a servant when like all my life I've just known people to take from me and I still want to give. It's very interesting. But
you look like you're getting misty-eyed. Is it misty-eyed? But I want to ask if that's coming from the pain of the trauma or the joy of the self-acceptance that you have despite the trauma.
I think a little bit of both. And I saw my abuser like not too long ago when I was out. And I know that I saw him on another occasion years ago and he was like, Jazz, you know, I'm just really sorry for all the things that I done to you. And I was just like, okay.
What does a submissive woman do for her man?
Everything.
What does that mean?
You know, like packing his bag, unpacking his bag, just making sure all the things that he wants. And like, I pretty much read his mind. So it's like if I know you and I study you, like I know how you are in the morning, I know how you are about midday, I know when you're in this mood, what you need. Like before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. I mean, he's spoiled. And you know, when I talk to my girlfriends about it, they're always like, oh, how you guys doing? And I'm just like, girl, he's rotten. I'm like, he's spoiled rotten. Like, he's rotten. But I love that. Like, I want him to be that. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. And I've been known to love people back to health. And sometimes it's very draining. But my love is my superpower. And I used to hate that about myself. But now it's like, I'm just embracing it. Like, that's who I am. Like, if I love you, I can heal you.
It's your joy.
It is my joy. You know, I love to see him eating the meal that I cooked. My butt creamed. It was like, oh shit, like it was like creaming. I don't know what the fuck that was, but it was like, it was weird. I think it feels more powerful for them than it feels good because you're getting nowhere. It hurts. It's like, okay, like if he wants to,
but he can still orgasm from it.
I think it's just the butt is just so tight and so untouched, and I think it's the fact that nobody's been in there but him.
I'm a masculine male.
So if y'all don't know, I'm the third one, and this is his sixth child. Someone said, ooh. Right, couldn't have been me. All right, till a rich nigga put that pressure on you. Pressure on you. You don't know what the fuck she'll never be. Bitch, you ain't never had. Oh, you better than me? I am. How the hell? And I'm reading this shit. It's so funny because he was clapping back at a couple of people. He was clapping back at a couple of people in the comments too, which was great. I was like, yeah, babe, get him. Can't nobody read your font, but get him, babe.
A personal situation for me. My longtime girlfriend at the time, you know, we had a family. And I made a mistake. I hurt her and I jeopardized our family at that time. And I had a child outside of our relationship. And coming from where I come from, being the person who I am, nobody will ever speak on it, you know, because we got a lot of people who are in high powers still make humanistic mistakes. And I can honestly say I made a humanistic mistake.
Have you ever been married?
Never.
Have you ever met somebody that you were like, I could marry her?
Yes.
Okay.
I done fucked up so many situations, and I'm honest. Man, it's been so many bomb-ass chicks that come in my life.
Like wives.
And I fucked them up.
Wow.
But why?
I met the right person.
The wrong time.
The wrong time.
The wrong time, and I wasn't right. So for me, it's realizing now, this person that I am sitting at 33, I know how to value a relationship now.
Okay.
I'm mature enough to understand that I wasn't always right.
Yeah.
And my situation is already out there. You know, I was with a beautiful young lady for 8 years.
Okay.
We had children together.
Okay.
Everything on a front surface said marriage, but internally, me personally, I wasn't right. And she was evolving. She was making those next steps where she's saying, you know what, when you met me, I wasn't ready. But now 7 years in, I think I'm ready to make that jump.
Wow.
And that situation, I'm still going through the temptations of my life, and I got caught.
Yep. Yep.
And I finally got bit.
Yep.
And the thing that I went through, that I needed to heal from that. You know what I mean? And now we're able now to co-parent and have a working relationship where, you know, I'm able to say I can admit that I wasn't the best version of myself that I needed to be for you at that particular point in time. I was selfish to do that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, here we are where I'm as alpha of a male as anybody could be.
Yeah.
I like hoes, I like bitches, I like thoughts, I like concubines.
But what? But wait. What?
It's a lot of polygamous relationships out here that's thriving, that's booming.
But there's honesty. Cheating and being a polygamous or polyamory relationship, there's transparency. That's the difference that we're talking about. So you would tell, how many daughters do you have?
2.
Okay, so you would tell them to just polish him off a little bit. He's just a little bit of a cheater. Stay with him.
But
That's would you tell your daughters that? I want you to look at one of these cameras and say you would tell your daughters to accept that shit.
I'm not saying it.
No, but that's what you're saying. Can he say it? Because I'm not telling my son that you can cheat on a woman and that a woman that you claim you love and that's okay just because you're a high value man. You have a lot of money. Like a lot of women will want to be with you. That's not okay. Because you're only cheating yourself out of something real. Let's be fucking clear, man or woman. So let's look at one of these cameras and you tell them, what are your daughters' names?
Shakira.
And Sovereign, right?
Sovereign Dior.
Okay. Then tell them. Tell them that it's okay to get cheated on as long as the guy has 80% of what you want.